Good morning and welcome to the daily devotion for Monday, July the 13th, 2020. I hope you're having a great day and a great start to your week. Have you ever woken up with a song in your head? I did this morning, and you may think that this only happens to pastors and church musicians, but I woke up with a hymn in my mind and the tune in my head, and it was a hymn based on the passage that Pastor Peter read yesterday for his sermon from Isaiah. And it talks about hope, and talks about peace. It talks about promise of a new day. And there's lots of other passages that speak about that in the Bible. One of my favorites is in Psalm I believe it's Psalm 30 that talks about weeping may endure through the night, but shouts of joy come in the morning. We can find a similar, more secular reference to that idea in the musical Annie, in the song Tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Happened to have a playbill from a play in the spring that never happened. My 3 daughters were going to be in the first play all together since a church play when they were all little kids. And it didn't happen because of the virus, but alas, there is hope for a new day, and we as God's people have hope. But the hymn that I thought of this morning, waking up, talks about the important piece and part that we as God's people play in bringing about that hope and that promise of a better tomorrow. The hymn is called Light Dawns on a Weary World, and I just want to read some of these lines to you from the verses of the hymn. I will say it's a hymn by Mary Louise Bringle, and it is based on the Isaiah 55 text. She writes, "Light dawns on a weary world, when eyes begin to see all people's dignity. Light dawns on a weary world, the promised day of justice comes. The trees shall clap their hands, the dry lands gush with springs, the hills and mountains shall break forth with singing. We shall go out in joy and be led forth in peace, as all the world in wonder echoes Shalom." You remember that Hebrew word shalom encompasses a peace, God's peace for us that touches every aspect of human life and relationship. The second verse reads, "Love grows in a weary world, when hungry hearts find bread and children's dreams are fed. Love grows in a weary world, the promised feast of plenty comes." I love that text where children's dreams are fed. You think about all the children in the world today, and can you believe that children, so many thousands and thousands of children, wake up in this country, the richest country in the world, hungry because of food insecurity, because their parents are struggling to make ends meet. Perhaps they're dealing with an addiction of some kind. Perhaps there's been generations and generations of poverty. But when we can touch that need and bless those children, as so often the people of DCPC do through our various ministries, we nurture the ability that they have to achieve the dreams that they may have. The final verse reads, "Hope blooms in a weary world, when creatures once forlorn find wilderness reborn. Hope blooms in a weary world, the promised green of Eden comes." Well, that sounds lovely. Sounds like good news to me. And it sounds like we've all got lots to do. So let's get to it, friends. Today is a new day. The sun has come up. God has blessed us in rich and abundant ways. So find that way today where you will help bring more light to the world and achieve and bring in this kingdom of God so that all may have enough, so that all may experience the love, grace, and blessing of God. God bless you. To God be the glory. See you again soon. Bye-bye.